Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have another review for you, and I'm going to be reviewing the robo-advisor and the investment platform called Betterment. Now, Betterment has been around for the past couple of years, and I know there's been a bunch of videos about them, but I'm going to give you guys my own take on Betterment. I'm going to talk to you guys about what is Betterment, what they do, what they stand for, what are the pros and cons, and at the end I'll give you my opinion. And this video is going to be a little bit different than all of my other real estate journey videos, so if this video is bringing in a new audience, then I just want to say hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Dan, or otherwise known as Value Man Dan, and on this channel I try to find everyday value. I talk about personal finance, and of course I talk about my real estate journey as well as a new real estate agent starting in April of 2021. So if any of those topics sound interesting to you, then please consider subscribing to my channel and sticking around for new videos. Alright guys, so let's get started. What is Betterment and how does it work? Betterment is an online robo-advisor that allows investors like you and me to fully automate the investing process and generate passive income. Now, investing with a robo-advisor like Betterment is basically as passive as it gets, because all you gotta do is deposit the money, answer a few questions about your risk tolerance and what your investment strategy is in terms of how much money you want to grow or how much you want to save by a certain year or a certain date. Then it kind of curates a plan for you and it spits out how much you should invest, or in terms of allocation to stocks and bonds. This is a reason why a lot of people do choose Betterment, because investing can be really difficult if you don't spend the time to really invest or to really research stocks and bonds that are gonna help you grow in the long term or short term, depending on what your goals are. So a lot of people are looking toward Betterment and other robo-advisors to do their investing for them. And so, for example, if you want to grow your money by 30% within 10 years, the algorithm will probably not spit out a portfolio full of bonds, but it'll be more targeted and aggressive in terms of investing in stocks, and especially stocks that have the potential to grow that much in a short amount of time. Now, the thing about robo-advisors is that it is an alternative to having a wealth advisor and limiting the person-to-person interaction. Most wealth advisors, if you're looking for that one-on-one connection, they cost anywhere from 1% to 2% of your investment. So if you're looking at a wealth advisor and you're looking for that one-on-one connection, they do cost a lot more. Whereas with robo-advisors like Betterment, the advising fee or the management fee is 0.25% of your entire portfolio. As you can see here, 0.25% compared to 1% is a significant amount of money when you're looking at investing hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars. That's why a lot of people are looking at robo-advisors, because the management fees are a lot lower and the outcomes sometimes or can be the same as using a personal wealth advisor. Now, some people will choose the wealth advisor because they do want that human connection and interaction to see how their money is invested and the strategies behind it. So Betterment does offer that for its premium members. If you do want that person-to-person connection, you can have that with Betterment, and they set this cost at 0.4% or 0.4% management fee. So basically, instead of 0.25, you'll be paying 0.4% to have the ability to speak with a financial advisor about the strategies in terms of what stocks and bonds to choose and allocate in your investment portfolio. Betterment allows you to open an account and there's no restrictions on how much money you have to put in. All you gotta do is just put at least $10 into the account and you can start allocating the money and start investing with Betterment. I do want to note that with Betterment, they invest mainly in ETFs and bonds. Also, with Betterment, there are other custom portfolios that are created by other investment companies like BlackRock and Goldman Sachs. They have specially curated portfolios already with ETFs that they've chosen into a package, and you can actually choose those when investing with Betterment. In addition to having an investment account with Betterment, you can have retirement accounts as well, in terms of the traditional ones and the Roth IRAs or traditional IRAs. All are available with Betterment. In addition to investment accounts, you can certainly have a savings account, which Betterment calls as a cash reserve. It is considered a high interest savings account, or high yield savings account. So instead of getting the 0.01% that you would get at a traditional bank like Bank of America, Chase, or Wells Fargo, you will get a slightly higher interest rate for the money that you have saved in Betterment. Now, Betterment currently offers a 0.1%, which is technically 10 times more than you would get at a traditional bank, but currently the interest rates are really low, so don't consider that to be high by any standards. You can certainly make a lot more money investing in other ways, but it is just a savings account, so keep that in mind as well. Additionally, Betterment came out with a checking account, so you can use this account for your day-to-day spending activities as well. So you have that option, and just want to I'll let you know that when using the checking account or the savings account, there is no management fee, so you don't have to pay a 0.25% management fee on the money that you have in your savings or checking account. That's only if you decide to invest with Betterment in your investment account. So now that we talked about what Betterment is, I kind of want to go over the pros and cons of Betterment. From hearing what I said about Betterment previously, I'm sure you all have a mental note or mental list of the pros and cons of Betterment, but I do want to go through these in a little more detail. One of the pros is that it is truly very passive investing. All you have to do is put in the money, answer a few questions, and Betterment will do the rest for you. You don't have to worry about buying or selling stocks or just the timing of it all. You can even set a reoccurring deposit every single month or week or whatever duration you want. You can set aside money that will deposit into Betterment every month, and it will automatically invest it into the investment with the same investment strategy that you chose. Additionally, Betterment is a platform where you can actually put all of your accounts onto one platform, so you can see how all of your investment accounts are doing. Not only will you be seeing how your Betterment investment accounts are doing, but you can also put other accounts or connect other accounts to Betterment, so you can see them all on one platform. I can show you my screen right now, and you'll see that all my credit cards are also linked to Betterment, all my checking accounts, saving accounts from other banks, and even retirement accounts. I can see them all in one place, so it can actually spit out my total net worth, and you can actually check or monitor all of your other accounts right on one platform. Another pro about Betterment is that they do have fiduciary responsibility with their money, and what this means is that they're legally responsible to represent the client's best interests at all times, and you being the investor is the client, so they have to act in your best interest at all times. Another pro that we talked about previously is this low management fees. Again, the 0.25% management fee is considered really low in terms of comparing it to other financial advisors. So you can expect to save a lot of money in management fees compared to using an in-person financial advisor. And the last point that I want to make, again, something that we talked about before, is that there is no minimum deposit required. You can open an account with as little as $10, which is a great thing for people who don't have a lot of money already saved up, like other platforms that require maybe $1,000 to open an account. With Betterment, you can open it even with as little as $10. Now that we talked about some of the pros about investing with Betterment, I want to dig into some of the cons or some of the disadvantages of investing with Betterment. With Betterment, you can't really choose the stocks and bonds that you want to invest in. When you're choosing your investment strategy, the stocks and the ETFs and bonds are already kind of chosen for you, so you can't really decide specifically what additional stocks you want in your portfolio. You can only choose within those ETFs and bonds. So say, for example, if you really wanted to invest in some Tesla and have that in your portfolio, there's no way of actually choosing, hey, I want more Tesla stock in my portfolio. There is simply no option for that with Betterment. One of the other disadvantages is that they're only limited to stocks and bonds. You can invest in other things like cryptocurrency, real estate, and commodities. I know that's really popular, especially in 2021, but there is currently no option to do that with Betterment. It's simply restricted to ETFs and bonds, which for some think that is a pro, but others can think that's a con as well. Another con that I want to mention is that even though the management fee is low compared to using a financial advisor, the 0.25% management fee can actually add up to quite a bit, especially if you have a lot of money invested with Betterment. So for example, if you have $1 million invested in Betterment, you can expect $2,500 or so in management fees every year, which is still a pretty good amount of money. $2,500 it's definitely not nothing even though you have $1 million invested. I do want to mention, and as I stated previously before, most of Betterment's ETFs are from the Vanguard Fund Company. So most of these ETFs that Betterment's actually choosing for you, you can actually just buy these ETFs in Vanguard if you decided to do so. And if you bought them through Vanguard, the cost of buying an ETF through Vanguard is actually much lower than the management fees with Betterment. Now, a lot of people don't actually want to go through Vanguard and actually choose the ETFs themselves and go through all the ETFs to see and research which ones they should choose, and also go through the processes of buying bonds and international bonds and stuff like that. So therefore, they choose Betterment because it's simply just so easy, and they don't see the 0.25% management fee as being that much. What I do suggest is if you do like choosing your own stocks and bonds, maybe have a separate investing account elsewhere, whether it be through another brokerage like Robinhood, Charles Schwab, or TD Ameritrade. It doesn't really matter. You can actually open another account with one of those brokerages, and from there you can choose your stocks, individual stocks, and cryptocurrencies if you like to trade those, but have Betterment on the side for your safer investing. So those are the pros and cons of Betterment. I've been using Betterment for about 1.5 years now, and it's truly as passive as I'm stating it to be and how they describe it. You really just gotta put the money into the account, answer a few questions, and your money is basically already invested into all of those ETFs and bonds. You can have all your other accounts connected to Betterment as well, so you can see what your credit card balance is, what your checking account balance is in your other banks, and connect other retirement accounts into Betterment as well. So it's cool to see all your money in one place and see your net worth and see how your investments are doing through Betterment. So far, I like Betterment quite a bit. Again, I've used it for the past 1.5 years, and I plan to continue using it. Again, guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about Betterment, or if you prefer some of the other robo-advisors out there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.